What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 53 of the Hardcore Group Ironman series. So, in the last one, I reached level 99 fletching and also level 99 farming, and I did some woodcutting and herb lore alongside that as well. So, the next goal on this account is going to be to get my runecrafting up. The plan right now is just to stick with what I've been doing, so I'll probably get it up to like level 95. I put a lot of time into this specific video in a very short period of time, so it would help me out a lot if you guys could drop a like and a comment on the video. Since it's been on for such a long time too, it would really help me get back into the algorithm, so I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, before I start with doing the runecrafting, there is something that I want to do first here. I need to inspect this tarnished locket and then head over to the Lumberage guide and show it to him. So once you show this to this guy, he'll exchange it for the Amulet of the Eye. And what I can do with this is you can teleport directly to the minigame. I know there is a minigame teleport, but having this makes it a lot easier and saves a bunch of time since the teleport takes so long. Here is what my collection log at Rift looks like so far before I start. I have everything I need here except for the pet, a red dye, and the Guardian's Eye, which I can just purchase from the shop when I have enough points. So really the only thing I'm looking for here is the pet. I'm also currently starting out at 372 rifts closed. So every time I come back here, I don't know what it is. I just completely forget how to do the minigame. Like, I have a general idea, but it's going to take me a few games to get back into it. But I'm going to be starting out at level 90 here. I'm hoping to get maybe about 60k XP per hour or so. Here's a little update for you guys on the XP rates that I'm getting. I've gained 180k XP so far over the last 3 hours. And I've been averaging about 60k, which is, like I said before, what I was hoping for. It definitely helps a lot. The last time I was here, I got an Abyssal Lantern, and if you guys don't know, if you put redwood logs into those, it makes it so your pouch can't degrade. And on top of that, I do also have the Colossal Pouch already, so my XP rates here are just going to be going up a lot from that. Honestly, the main thing about having the lantern, it saves all the inventory space since I don't need to carry the runes for NPC contact. And the first runecrafting level of the video, level 91, 545k XP gain so far. It's been around 9 hours. Also, here's what my points are looking like at the moment. About 200 elemental and 330 catalytic. For the moment, I don't have any plans on like keeping them anywhere near each other. You get a lot more XP doing catalytic runes. So for the moment, I'm just going to be kind of going for what gives me the most XP. It could change in the future. I could maybe do some like combination runes or something, but since I don't really have much need for any of the rewards, I might just not worry too much about it. Level 92 runecrafting, 1.1 million XP gained. Also in the chat, there is another update on my points, 429 elemental and 686 catalytic. So originally when I came here, I had no plan in continuing my herb and birdhouse runs, and the main reason behind that is because getting back into this game after teleporting away can be really annoying. Sometimes you'll click in and you'll click too fast and you go out, and sometimes you get unlucky and like every world has a game on like 10%, so you need to wait forever. But what I ended up deciding to do is every hour and 20 minutes when I teleport out to do my herb runs, when I get back here, since I might have to wait all that time, what I started doing is just alching at the bank when I wait for a new game to start. I am still incredibly far off 99 herb, and it's going to take me like well over 100 hours to finish 99 runecrafting here, so if I didn't do herb runs, I would just put myself a lot further behind than I need to be. Nothing too much to say here, just another update on the runecrafting level. There is level 93. Okay, this is kind of a random update. It hasn't been too long since the last one, but Zulu actually told me that he has a ton of extra secondaries for herb lore that he doesn't need, and you'll see all of those right now that I'm taking out of the bank. It is a lot. Almost, I think, enough to where I don't even need to collect these secondaries anymore. The crushed nest alone are way more than even the toad flax I have, so I might not need to do any birdhouses anymore. Out of all of this stuff, though, by far the biggest thing that I'm going to benefit from here is the sturgeons and the caviar. If you guys don't know, you cut the sturgeon into caviar, and then you use the caviar on 2-dose potions, and you create mixes, and you get XP from those. Basically, each one of these caviar is going to give me 60 herb XP when I use them on my staminas. I've only gained like 70,000 or something magic XP from doing this so far. There is 96 magic from just alching between games, like I mentioned I was going to. I'm not expecting to get too much XP extra from this. I'll maybe get like 100k more or something from hitting 99 runecrafting, but all of it added up enough to give me a level. And there is level 94 runecrafting. Also in the chat here, there is a quick update on what my points are looking like. And there is the 95 runecrafting that was originally my goal. I've been doing this for about 70 hours, I think, at this point. Also, something I wanted to talk about here, you guys will be able to notice on the screen. There's a plugin that I recently learned about called Time Tracking Reminder, and if you go into this, there's options to set overlays on your screen when you have like herb runs ready, your birdhouse runs ready, and pretty much everything. Like it's all the tree patches and stuff. I'm only using the herbs and the farming contract ones right now. But yeah, literally they will pop up on your screen when they're ready. So if you guys aren't using that, definitely add it to your rune light. And the final thing to talk about here is I was originally planning to stop at level 95, but I think it would be a cool video if I just went all the way to 99 and did a ton of reward pulls at the end. So I'm just going to stick here and try to do all the way the rest of 99. And there is a 96 rune crafting. One thing I wanted to talk about here is early on in this video, I did tell you guys that I wasn't going to be trying to match my points together. I was just going to mainly be going for catalytic. But I decided since I'm going for 99 rune crafting and I'm going to make it a reward video, I might as well get the points closer together so I have more searches. So I'm up to almost 2,000 points now in both of the energies. Okay, so this is crazy. It's really early in the morning, so I wasn't actually going to record this, but this guy in the chat just got back-to-back pets, which are 1 in 4,000 drop rate, and these were, I promise you, these were literally back-to-back. Like, they popped up at almost the same time. I should end up having about 3,500 pulls when I go for it, so hopefully I'm as lucky as that guy was. 97 rune crafting. Also, I am getting closer and closer to matching my catalytic and my elemental points. One more plugin that I want to show you guys here. I was supposed to show this to you guys like the start, but I completely forgot about it. So there's a plugin called Runecrafting Utilities, and it's an option in there called Empty Pouches Near Altar. And what this does is anytime you enter a runecrafting altar, it'll change your left click to empty. So you guys see I'm not pressing my shift key or anything right now. This is literally just my left click. And when you leave the altar, it'll switch your left click to fill. So that way you don't even need to use your shift key doing this. You can literally just left click everything. It's definitely the most OP plugin I think that there is for Guardians of the Rift. So if you guys end up doing this, make sure you use that plugin. 98 rune crafting, only about 25 hours left to go until I'm finally done with this minigame. Also currently at a total of 991 rifts closed. I should hit 1,000 in like an hour and a half or so. And my points now are almost identical to each other. So yeah, everything's pretty much working out perfectly. But I'll see you guys back in about a day and a half when I'm about to hit 99 rune crafting. There it is, guys, 99 rune crafting. I do still have to finish this game map first so I can show you guys the total number of games and the points that I have, because this is the first game that I played today. I decided to go to sleep yesterday when I was like 4K off of my level, so I don't have any previous games in my chat, so see you guys once this game is over. And there it is, the total number of ending points, also 1,112 total rifts closed, and I almost got the exact amount of energies between the elemental and catalytic. I was only 1 point off, so I'm going to be able to do a total of 3,638 reward pulls. But other than that, also almost 7.7 million XP gained in the last 2 weeks, and with taking into account doing all of the herb runs on the side, that's about 160 or so hours. Also, if you include the XP that I did prior to level 90, I started here at I think level like 77. I've spent, I think, around 220 to 230 total hours at the minigame on this account. Also, the really nice thing about this as well is you get a ton of mining and crafting XP. Of course, the crafting doesn't really benefit me since I'm already level 99, but from the 7.7 million rune crafting XP I did here, I also gained almost 500,000 mining XP, which in itself is like halfway between level 95 and 96. Alright, well, you guys know what time it is now. It's time to do all of the reward pulls. I'm pretty sure it's going to be literally over an hour of just non-stop pulls, which is kind of insane in itself to think about. I'm just going to drop stuff like talismans and keep track of the loot I get from these pulls, and I'll combine it with the rest of the runes that I got while doing the minigame itself at the end. But yeah, the main two things I'm looking for here are going to be the pet and also a red dye to finish out the collection log. Hey, there's the first unique, another abyssal blue dye. This is like 100 or so searches in so far. Also with these, you get a chance of getting an intricate pouch, which is I believe a 1 in 25 drop rate, and you can get like cool rewards from those. So here's one right here. I'm just gonna bank all of these, and once I finish all my searches, I'll just open these all separately. I think that'll be a pretty cool way to do it, so you guys can get loot from like all of this and loot from just all the intricate pouches. So yeah, still looking for that red dye in the pet. Oh, there it is. There's the red dye already. It's literally been like less than 100 searches since the last one, so now the only thing I'm looking for here is the pet. Oh my god, ain't no way, bro. Bro, I just got the pet already. What? Dude, I still have 3,300 searches left to go. I can actually get a double pet, dude. There's no way. Wow, that is crazy, man. Okay, she's at this point just absolutely spoon-fed, honestly. That's the whole log done, too. Except for the eye, which I can just buy with pearls, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is kind of crazy, these dyes. I'm pretty sure these dyes are like a 1 in 1,200 drop rate, and I've already had 3 of them in like 500 searches. I don't know why I'm getting so lucky on dyes. So here's another loot update for you guys. I just hit 3,000 more searches left to go. I also wanted to correct myself on the previous clip. I said it was 1 in 1,200 for the dyes. It's 1 in 1,200 for a specific dye, but it's 1 in 400 for like any dye. So it's a lot less than I thought, but still with the amount of searches I had done to get 3 is still really lucky so far. And there is the first green dye. So there's all 3 dyes separately already in about 600 pulls. Oh, there's another red dye. I was about to go and bank some stuff. I also got 2 catalytic talismans, which are like a 1 in 200 drop rate, but these don't really do much for me. One thing that sucks here that I'm looking at the wiki and noticing right now too is that you can't actually get another abyssal needle after you've already gotten it, because I was looking forward to stacking those up and seeing how many I got, but apparently you can't get that. It looks like you can still get duplicate lanterns, but I haven't managed to pull one of those yet. Hey, there's another red dye. Still 2,300 more searches. Oh, I basically just got a back-to-back catalytic talisman and abyssal dye. That's pretty cool. The catalytic talisman is like a 1 in 200, I think. And there's another dye. It's getting to the point here where I'm gonna have to start banking these because I'm almost out of inventory space. And 2,000 more searches left to go. Ooh, there we go. There's another lantern. I went pretty far over the drop rate for this one, actually. I'm at 1860, so it's a 700 drop rate, like double over the drop rate, I guess, for the second one. Oh my god. No way, bro. It's got another one. What? I still have 1,500 searches left, too. No way. Dude, I don't know what to say. Dude, I'm getting so many red dyes. It's also to the point where I'm just gonna have to bank these now because I have literally no space left in here. Also for these last 1,500 searches, I'll probably only give you guys another update if I get another pet or lantern. And if neither of those happen, I'll just be back once I finish the rest of the searches. So originally here I told you guys that it would probably take me like an hour to do all these searches. It ended up taking almost 3 hours to get through all of these. I only have either 1 or 2 searches left here. I think this is the last one. So there it is, 7,730 pearls. I'll talk more about this after I finish opening the pouches, but here's all the other loot. So I have 156 pouches to open. Of course, I got the pet twice, and I kept track of the catalytic talismans, the death talismans. Here's all my dyes, and I'm generally surprised. I only got 1 lantern. It's like a 1 in 700 drop rate. So I got really unlucky on this, but I'm going to go ahead and start opening these intricate pouches now. I'll show you guys... you can get some cool stuff, like you can get essence, you can get a bunch of soul runes. There's also like dragon spears and dragon med helms and stuff, crystal keys. So I'm going to open all these. It really won't take too long, and I'll see you guys back in a second. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is you can get experience lamps from these pretty commonly as well. It's a 1 in 15 chance to get a lamp. And I'm just going to be using all of these on herb. I can't bank them, so they're going to fill up my inventory, but this is where they're all going to be going to. So yeah, these intricate pouches were pretty interesting. I got 3,100 soul runes, 2,700 astrals, a bunch of other runes too. These you can get like deaths and bloods from them too. But I got 6 crystal keys, 3,200 pure essence, a dragon spear, 3 dragon med helms, and 4 shield left halves. I'm just going to be alching all these, but this is the total amount of runes that I ended up just from doing the searches. This doesn't include all the runes that I got while doing the minigame, which I will be adding to this. I only really kept track of how many blood and death runes I started with. So as you can see at the top here, 121,000 death runes, 152,000 blood runes, and 166,000 nature runes. So I started with 50,000 blood runes, so I got over 100,000 blood runes from this. Death runes, I started off at 30k, so I got 90,000 from that. And the nature runes, I'm not entirely sure what I was at. If I had to guess, it would be probably around 30k that I started with. And as for the other runes, like I said, I didn't keep track of any of them. This is a random jump, but I went back and only took out the runes that I got from doing the searches because I wanted to price check this for you guys. So just from doing all of those searches and from the intricate pouches, it was a total of 23.8 mil. Really a lot less than I thought it was going to be, but that's for all you guys out there that may be thinking about doing this for money or something. So I want to go back into my collection log again. So total over this whole account, I have searched 5,000 rifts, and as you guys saw, you know how many rifts I have closed. Also over 10,000 total abyssal pearls. So one thing left to do now is to get this Guardian's Eye, and could do that from the shop here. You can buy it for a total of 3,000 pearls. So there is the entire collection log green. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is I got 11,000 herb XP as well from all of the lamps I got from the pouches. So I went and got myself my Runecrafting cape, mainly just for the thumbnail, I'm not going to lie. And there is one more thing here that I realized that I haven't shown you guys. I'll show this on the screen right now. So this isn't counting the amount of herb XP that I have from the caviar. I'll have about 550k or so XP from that. So 3 million banked herb XP, which is enough to get me to, I think maybe like almost 97, maybe about 2.8 million XP off of 99. So that's where I'm at right now. I still have a pretty decent amount of seeds in here, but I might have to go and do some master farmer so I can continue to farm these. The goals for the next video, I am going to be doing herbivore next. I want to try to get 99 hunter and also 99 magic because I'm going to be alking the whole time while I'm doing it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to do some math here, and I might end up doing 10 hours of master farmer first before I go into doing herbivore. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Show you guys the stats on the screen. Of course, as I mentioned from the last video, we are rank 2 now. I don't honestly see us getting rank 1 again unless Alkin starts playing again. But yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are new here and you made it all the way to the end, I'd appreciate if you could drop a subscription on the channel. It'd help me out a lot. Next video will probably be up pretty quick, maybe like a week to a week and a half. It's going to take me, I think, like 50 hours or so to finish Hunter, so I'm going to try to get that done in like 4 days or something. Thank you guys as usual, and I will see you in that next video.